much for allowing us to come here and do this. It's a great opportunity to share a little bit about myself, introduce myself. Some of you know me. Most of you probably do not. If you don't know me, maybe you know my brother. Again, I am Ehardt. I grew up here in Idaho Falls, born and raised, attended Idaho Falls High School. I myself happen to have been an athlete, and basketball was my choice, or my sport of choice, not soccer. And I know that soccer's come a long way, but I still prefer basketball because of I was blessed enough to be good enough that I had an opportunity to play collegiately. And so I ended up playing at Idaho State, and then from there I had an opportunity to continue in that field as a Division I women's basketball coach, which I did for 15 years. And that you're saying, wow, you know, that's an interesting profession. Not that many people do that, do they? But I was blessed to do that and have some fantastic experiences. And before I tell you a little bit about why I'm running, I want to share with you a story that a few of you have heard that I think will give you some insight to the kind of person that I am, and that which I feel like I will bring to the council, will bring to the city of Idaho Falls, and help to get some other things accomplished. When I was coaching, I spent 7 years at UC Santa Barbara. Then I went on to BYU for a couple of years, and then I got to coach in the Pac-10 at Washington State for a couple of years, which is a whole other ball game. And then I got my first head coaching job at Cal State Fullerton in the 2000. Now, when I was at Cal State Fullerton, as every conference does, but certainly the Big West being no different, before the season begins, all of the coaches, the head men's basketball coaches, the head women's basketball coaches, all of the athletic directors, all of the senior women's administrators, every president from the schools, all gather along with the Big West staff, the Big West commissioner. We all gather for a rather large meeting where we go over the night before and the day of those things that we're going to be addressing for that year. Now, as we're at this, and I'm telling you, this is a big meeting. Not quite this large, but this is a large meeting. We're all sitting around very large tables. And as we're sitting there, they're explaining the procedures that we're going to use this year. So one of the procedures that they're going through is the countdown to the 20-minute clock. And as the 20-minute clock would count down, this is before the game, when it hit 4 minutes, they were asking all of the teams, the coaches and the players, which so many teams do, to vacate the floor. And then at that time, they vacate the floor, go back into the locker room, and they would then have the national anthem. And here I am, a brand new women's basketball coach, youngest person there, and they just finished this, and I raised my hand. And let me tell you, if our senior women's administrator could have shot daggers with her eyes, that's what she was doing. What the heck was I doing speaking? This was not the time. But I raised my hand, and I said, excuse me, but I just want everyone to know that my team and I will not be vacating the court. We will remain on the floor, and we will pay tribute to our flag during the national anthem as we should. We are athletes, we are considered role models, and we need to do our part. Let me tell you what ended up happening. The entire Big West changed their opinion as to how we conduct business. It was decided that every team, the men's team, the women's team, would all remain on that floor during the national anthem, pay tribute to the flag, and we changed the direction in which we're going because I was willing to speak up about something that I felt was wrong, and you can applaud me.